Good evening, everyone. Oh, thank you for the raid, Pavor the Vtuber. Let me give you a shout out real fast. I think I did this right. Yes, please join us in following Pavor the Vtuber. He produces some wonderful stuff, a lot of Dark Souls and Elden Ring related content that I've seen so far. And Pavor, if I recall correctly, are you still playing through the Resident Evil series? Anyway, so, for now at least, we're kinda... Baby Cawthorn is in the room with me, so if you hear any background noise, that is why. He is currently in a bouncer right now, right next to my desk, so I can keep an eye on him while I stream. But yes, everyone, welcome. I hope you enjoyed Pavor's stream, and I hope you enjoy this one as well. If you didn't see by the info, we're playing Fallout New Vegas tonight. We just got into the Strip area, and we were going to the Lucky 13. Alright. So, I hope everyone's had a wonderful weekend. I had kind of a dreary Monday. Today wasn't too bad, though. Although, I'll admit I woke up a little bit earlier than usual. Which was, unfortunate. Also, I don't know if anyone else does this, but has anyone else been, like, really into ambient music lately? Like, it's bad. Like, I have compiled multiple playlists, one for each season, that I listen to while just walking around doing things, and for some reason it helps me focus sometimes. Like, it makes me feel like I'm a anime and or video game character, though based on my appearance, technically I am an anime character, so make of that what you will. I've been procrastinating returning to Resident Evil. I've just been enjoying the Souls games. That is perfectly valid. Like, that's the thing about streaming is if you play what you want to play, it reflects in the content. Like, if you enjoy a game, you're going to have a better time making content, and you're going to continue to make content. And in the long run, that's what matters. Alright. So, I suppose I won't waste too much more of your time with my drivel. Let's get on to the game. What's going on here? Why isn't... Oh, I should probably stop the music first. There we go. Game audio's on. I tell you what, sometimes having to get everything, make sure everything's manually well and good is a bit of a trick. Oh, there we go, now we can see. Yes, so, also been using it to help motivate me to finish writing a script, so I've been prioritizing that little more. I get that, like, I write little TikTok comedy bits for my... Oh, I'm still not hearing any. Did I forget to unmute the game? Just real fast. But no, I totally get that. Like, I write little scripts for, I guess you could call them in-universe comedy sketches. And, yeah, I usually write those little things. And honestly, sometimes that's what motivates me to just kind of be inspired to write, kind of work on a couple of larger projects that I'm hoping to eventually get to work on in the future. Victor, you told me to go to the Lucky 13, but now you're in my way.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on.
Okay. Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Victor. I'll meet your boss. Can I request to have you decommissioned? Because, frankly, I find your presence unsettling. You dug me out of a shallow grave, and you have been stalking me throughout this entire game so far. Okay, can I steal? Are there items I can take for my own monetary gain? All these computers don't work. Oh. Yeah, all these computers don't work. Okay, chip. Why are there poker chips in... I'm assuming this is where the keys are? And this might be because I've been to Las Vegas a time or two growing up, but this casino is tiny. Like, this was the grand thing I was supposed to go to this entire time? Like I said, I perfectly acknowledge that part of it may be just because I've actually been to Vegas, so I've seen, like, the huge casinos that they have nowadays. Like, given that Fallout's based in, like, a fictitious 2020 wherever that's basically the 1950s on steroids, the casinos could have very well looked like this, and I just would not know because that was long before my time. Open refrigerator. Don't mind if I do. Door inaccessible. There's gotta be more to it than this. Like, they played up Mr. House. He's Robco CEO. He invented all these robots. Alright, do I press this thing? Robco Industries, Unified Operating System. Copyright 2075 to 2077, Robco Industries, Server 1. Welcome, courier. A message will be delivered to all current companions, wherever they happen to be, that they are to return home. Is this what you wish? I don't wish to do that. Alright. Should I talk to you, Victor?
Where to, partner?
You were just outside. How'd you get in here? Penthouse. So now he's the elevator attendant? Victor, you're a man of many professions. Stalker. Stalker. What would be the opposite of a grave digger? Or would that still be a grave digger? Because they're digging into a grave. Oh, no. Grave robber. That's the term I'm looking for. Grave robber. And or archaeologist, depending on how long it's been dead. Alright, why do you have a woman's face?
Well, hello, sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office.
So are you who are you?
I'm Jane, one of Mr. House's girls. We keep him entertained. We don't get many guests lately. Perhaps we can entertain you as well.
I am vaguely uncomfortable.
Oh, there's lots of things to tell, I'm sure. There's the three families, the casinos, the other attractions. What would you like to know?
There's 3 families? I only knew of House.
New money, sugar. They might pretend they're sophisticated, but between you and me, they're not far off from tribals. The Americans especially are just awful brutes. The chairman and the White Glove Society at least pretend to have some culture.
The White Glove Society? What, do they just go around, like, wiping their white gloves on all the furniture in the wasteland, just be like, heavens, this has dust all over it!
Well, of course, there used to be a lot more of them. But these days, there are 3 open to the public. The Tops, the Ultra Lukes, and Gamora.
Well, Vegas has clearly fallen from its heyday.
But we're not open to the public. You're a special case, sugar.
Tell me about the other attractions.
Well, let's see. You can't see our privacy here. Why you'd want to talk to a bunch of boring old politicians, I surely don't. Oh, and the Vault 21 Hotel and Gift Shop has an adorable collection of old Vault Tech memorabilia.
Interesting.
I suppose if you like neon signs, you might check out Michelangelo's sign shop.
Okay. I'm going to need to step away for just one moment. Or maybe not. You doing okay, Bubby Boo? Huh? You doing okay? You okay? Are you doing okay? He's just staring at me like raised eyebrow and everything. He's giving me this face. Okay, let's keep going. Let's talk about something else.
You like sugar?
Please stop calling me Sugar. Can you tell me about Mr. House?
Why, Sugar, he's the maximum utmost. If it weren't for Mr. House, we wouldn't have this fabulous wonderland of New Vegas, would we?
Fabulous and Wonderland. Those are definitely words. They're not ones to apply to the current state of New Vegas, but they are certainly words. You sound like you're pretty fond of him.
Well, of course I am.
Uncomfortably fond of him.
Mr. House is just the smartest, most wonderful man there ever was. Why, did you know he single-handedly reclaimed New Vegas from all those nasty tribes that used to live here? Well, he single-handedly sent in his Securitrons to do it, but that counts in my book.
I would make commentary on that, but a certain billionaire whose social media site I use for advertising to some degree might get angry with me. I didn't realize robots could have such strong feeling about you.
I may be a robot on the outside, but on the inside, my neurocomputational matrix is an exact copy of Mr. House's favorite girl.
That... I'm not sure if that makes it at all better. Yeah, you gotta love Twitch sometimes, boy. Oh wait, that was Discord. So, you're a copy of a dead woman. What exactly do you do for Mr. House?
Mr. House has a lot of needs, Sugar. I take care of all of them, and a lady doesn't kiss and tell.
I do not want to think about that.
Pry into a lady's particulars.
Let's talk about something else. Anything else. I would like to very much... Oh. You okay? You okay, Will? I glance in his direction. He goes from... What kind of robots are you?
I'm a Robco PDQ-88B Mark I Securitron, you silly goose.
I'm not a goose. Thank you.
Robotic security on the market.
What is this
This is
place?
the Lucky 38 Resort and Casino, or it used to be. Mr. House has kept the place locked up tight for ages now. Nobody comes in or out.
Interesting. What's with the snow globe collection?
Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes.
I imagine there aren't too many of those left.
In the wasteland, you can bring them to me, and I'll add them to his collection. You'll get a reward, of course.
Wait, that's an option?
One of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look around the Lucky 38, you might even find it.
Interesting. Goodbye. The fact that he made a robotic copy of his quote-unquote favorite girl is, well, disconcerting to say the least.
Well, hello, Sugar. Mr. House...
I gotta have a snow globe for you or something. I don't... Is it because he misses the snow? Can I talk to you, Mr. Policeman? Respect... Yes, I will have a nice day. Hello? You're dead. There's lots of bleeping and looping. For you more money. Bought of cigarettes. Can I... All the computers are broken. I thought this place was supposedly unaffected by irradiation, so... Why is it like that? Hi. Hi. Talk to Mr. House.
It's been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Has it?
You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well.
Depends on your definition.
I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
Let's see. I've never seen anything like
Of
this
course
place.
you haven't. Vegas always was
one of a kind. What you see down on the strip is just a fraction.
I don't know. I think Atlantic City might have something to say about that.
More than an echo. I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress.
You're a voice on... Is this like Zola in Winter Soldier, where he's just like a face on a screen? The only thing missing is like a computerized voice. What's wrong? What's wrong? Why the VIP treatment? I'm just a courier.
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
High stakes game? I just knew go this way. I knew not why. Let's get down to business then.
Business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
I'd like to ask some questions.
What did you wish to know?
What terms are you offering?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the
Got
chip
it.
to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
1,000 caps, I accept your terms. I only had to give like 2,000 and then we come in here.
Any final matters for us to discuss?
Yes, I have some question I want to
What else
ask.
did you want to know?
How do I get to Benny?
It won't be easy. Benny is always surrounded by at least 4 bodyguards, except when he's in his private suite on the 13th floor of the Tops.
The chairman are your employees. Don't they take your orders?
More complicated than that. The chairmen share what you might call a tribal affinity.
Okay.
Look for a man named Swank, Benny's hand. He's always been a reliable, if unimaginative.
Swank and Benny.
Do your best to convince him that
Interesting
you're
names.
my auspices. If you have evidence of Benny's crimes, show it to him.
Say I want to take a diplomatic
To
approach.
Benny in public, you might be able to leverage his fear of exposure to make him agree to meet with you in private.
Any ideas on how I could catch him off guard?
To Benny's suite on the 13th floor would be very difficult, but not impossible. There might be guards. Certainly there'd be a sturdy lock on his front door.
You're just having a grand old time over there, aren't you? Let's talk about something else.
Want to know?
Tell me about Benny.
Benny has led the chairman ever since I recruited his tribe 7 years ago. Until his recent misbehavior, I planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have happened.
Interesting. Also, I'm going to step away for just a minute. I recently got the intermission screen in order. It's still a work in progress, but it's workable enough. Give me one moment. I'll get you some music. like I said, it's still kind of a work in progress. So, sorry if it's not too pretty yet. I'm still doing some work. Alright. So, let's get back to it. And hopefully the screen appears here in a moment. There we go. We were talking to Mr. House, who appears to be a picture of Walt Disney on a screen. What use would you have for a protege?
To achieve my aims, I require a capable human agent to perform certain tasks. I knew Benny was ambitious, even ruthless, but I believed he would do the job so long as he was incentivized appropriately. Obviously, I miscalculated his drive for supremacy, but in any case, you've come along, a more than suitable replacement.
I am meant to replace your apprentice? Why did you intervene sooner when Benny ambushed me?
Why didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean? Good Springs is a bit too far away for me to reliably control a Securitron agent by remote. I can send and receive packets of data at best. Victor's combat algorithms determined the proper course of action. Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone Securitron. When he alerted me, I instructed him to approach the site after Benny and the others had departed.
So you're the reason I am so stupid. Not at all because I chose that at character creation, not at all. I didn't deliberately choose that because I heard being stupid gave you special dialogue options.
I have to think that he found out about the platinum chip and mistakenly convinced himself that he could use it to his own ends. One of the problems of a tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how complex technologies can be.
Let's talk about something else.
It's a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it for this stage of our enterprise. Fulfill your contract, deliver the chip, and good things will come your way.
Good to know. The more I know about the chip, the easier I can find it.
Keep an eye out for any computers that Benny's been using. Maybe even a computer lab of some sort.
Thank you. If the chip's so valuable, why a single courier to transport it?
You realize you were just one of many couriers. The rest of them, dummies, so to speak.
Hey, I take offense to that.
Many thousands of caps worth of mercenary protection to screen your avenue of approach. Had I used an armed caravan to transport the chip, I might as well have been announcing to the world, this is important, attack this. I didn't want to attract the attention of groups like the Great Khans or the Brotherhood of Steel. Alas, the real threat was closer to home.
You know, the whole, armed caravan thing announcing to everyone attack this, that's not the worst argument I've heard. Why don't you send your robots to the tops to arrest Benny?
Frontal assaults on casinos, not good for business. In any case,
Fair.
he would see it coming, and all he'd have to do is hold the chip up and point a pistol at it.
Oh, I mean, couldn't you make another one?
Benny doesn't know that I know he has the chip. Let's not squander it.
He doesn't know that I know that you know he has a chip. Got it. But he's stealing it from you and he killed me. Like, and in front of a robot. I think he knows you know, Mr. House.
That's simply not true. I am the only person to hold any rights pertaining to the chip. I designed it, and I paid for it, dearly. To develop that chip, I spent a sum of US dollars. Not the bottle caps that pass as currency these days, but a sum beyond counting. For decades, I paid salvagers to comb the ruins for it. And when it was finally discovered, tens of thousands of caps spent to have it brought here. We know how that turned out.
Is that how you
Your contract, and it will be the last time I pay for the chip. Save your questions for then.
So, does that mean that you drank a ton of soda to get the caps and that's how you died? And are now a disembodied computer voice?
What else did you want to know?
Who exactly are you, Mr. House?
I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the New Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The three families are my employees.
Interesting.
Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Robco Industries, a vast computer and robotics corporation.
So you're the reason why we have computers that look like they're out of the 70s. You appear to be a computer, not a man.
Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicon.
You must be like a brain in a jar.
No. While brains demonstrated some use as organic processors in the robots produced by General Atomics International,
Wait, what?
they never retained personality once removed from the human body.
There was a company that used brains to act as processors for their robots. And no one questioned the ethics of that. I am a very openly corrupt corporate emperor, but wow. They had the gall to do it openly. At least I hide mine in the basement. So how have you stayed alive all this time?
Let's just say it was very costly. But I was willing to make the sacrifices longevity entailed, financial and otherwise.
Not to mention you were probably the only sap who had the means to do it.
We can discuss this in greater detail at another time. Suffice it to say that when my Securitrons detected NCR scouts at Hoover Dam, I took action. I recruited a tribal force to supplement my Securitrons and renovated the strip just in time to welcome the NCR as it marched into the region.
Define
Instead of
welcome.
war, a treaty was negotiated, and the money started to pour in.
Ah. Let's talk about
What
something
else do you
else.
want to know?
Tell me about the factions vying for New Vegas.
It's understandable that you'd be curious about this topic, but we'll hold off until the platinum chip has been recovered. What else did you want to know?
Goodbye.
Well enough. Be on your way.
I mean, he seems polite enough, but at the same time, I can't have someone with that sort of resources running this place when I'm trying to take it over, so naturally he has to go.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the High Roller Suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
You know what? I'm going to go in the suite because I'm curious. Plus,
Roller Suite.
so now you're just a glorified, So now he's just an overglorified, elevator attendant. So that's been his real job this whole time. Pre-war bonnet. What all is in here? Do they have a minibar? Can I loot it? I wish to loot the minibar. Wardrobe. Pre-war relaxed wear and a bonnet. Chessboard. It seems to be missing the pieces. Paperweight. Camera. So, paperweights are referred to as useless objects, so I feel the need to ask, is there actually a point to a paperweight? Has anyone unironically used one in recent years? Well, there's food in the fridge. Empty whiskey, hot plate, Nuka-Cola. Yes, fancy. Fancy that there is trash on my countertop. Fancy that the oven does not work. Fancy TV does not work. Yes, this is clearly the fanciest of digs. There are cartons of cigarettes. Okay, there's a pool table. I'll give him that one. That is plenty fancy. Cushion. Teddy bear. Popcorn bucket. Another broken TV. Are there bobbleheads? What do I put here? Are there bobbleheads? I need the bobbleheads. I'm not sure how comfortable I am with this bathroom. Like, this is giving public toilet energy? Everything fell off the thing. The radio doesn't work. Good to know. Oh, here's the actual beds. Oh, I can put stuff in here. See, not gonna use that. Stealth Boy, Steady, Scrolls 2, Spike Knuckles. Probably not gonna use those. Sledgehammer. Recharger Rifle. Probably gonna use that. Rebar Club. Raider Badlands Armor. There's just a ton of stuff here that I do not use. I still need to figure out what to do with the thingamabobber. No one needs to know my murderous past. Okay, I think I have lightened my load sufficiently. Basketball. Returning by popular demand to the Casino Ballroom, Denny Parker, Modern Jazz Room by Paul Clooney. Original Wilfred the Wizard and Company. Most delightful mystic old times. That's some horrible grammar. Why is my face... There's why my face is not moving. You mean to tell me none of these radios work?
Where to, partner?
Okay, Cocktail Lounge. I'll admit, this is not important to the plot. I am just exploring because I am just genuinely curious. I mean, I guess this is kind of fancy, but it's basically just a miniature version of the Space Needle. And there appears to be no point here. Casino! Can I explore more? Are there doors that I can open now that I could not before? This floor seems very thin. Oh. Can I open these doors now? I can open these doors now! What's in the suitcase? Well, that seems very similar to the contents of my suitcase. Is there anything in any of the gun cabinets? It does not appear to be so. Or at least now I can open the doors. And find all of the garbage that is everywhere here ever since the bombs fell. You know, the ambient noise without any music is kind of unsettling. I can't open that door. Got it. This isn't the kind of hotel you can loot everything off out of it, can you? There's just not enough here worth looting. I mean, I could get an old telephone, I could probably find a toothpick. All the territory, so that... I was reading that.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Crocker? Does he want to find my fairy godparents? Now, what's this thing say? I wish to speak with you immediately in regards to important matters. I trust you have learned enough in your travels to know that the new California Republic is an honorable nation engaged in a beneficent mission in the Mojave in general and New Vegas in particular. It is, in addition, a wealthy nation that rewards persons who dedicate themselves to its national interests, whether for reasons patriotic or material. Allow me to reassure you that if you have committed any crimes or misdeeds against the Republic, it is in my power to pardon the misconduct of this sort. I stand ready to receive you at your earliest convenience in my offices at the new California Republic Embassy at the south side of the New Vegas Strip. God bless the new California Republic. Dennis Crocker, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary Department of State, New California Republic. Oh, gosh, he's one of those people who gives themselves titles that don't actually mean anything.
That's crazy.
So is this all that's here?
I thought nobody has ever been inside that place.
That one must be important around here.
Check that out.
Yes!
Lucky 38.
Gawk, I am important.
And he looks good to me, too.
Almost out of caps.
You know, I appreciate that you think I look good. Okay, I think this way's further into the strip. I'm not sure. Yes, it is.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night. Finally, I had to let her out. What? So
What?
I hear Mr. House runs the strip. He took it over from the last guy, Mr. Mob-infested hellhole. Did he just say that? People say it's hard to survive the wasteland. Hey, how hard could it be? The water glows in the dark. Hey, come on, pal. I'm trying to put on a show here. You're welcome.
I have a few
Shut up and
questions.
make it snappy, kid. This isn't exactly a lucrative career enterprise here.
Who are you?
The name's Knight, Billy Knight, and this here's what a lifelong career in comedy will get you. Oi.
But we're standing on a street corner in the middle of nowhere.
That's exactly my point, kid. Exactly my point!
How long have you been doing
If
comedy?
you believe my mother since she first laid eyes on me. First thing she said was, boy, that's a funny-looking kid. I guess I got a face only a mother could love because no one else would give me the time of day. Hey, maybe you can help me. See, I can never tell when it's lunchtime.
So you're looking for your big break.
Break's better than a shot. Less chance of lead poisoning. Hey, if you know any gigs hiring, I'll work cheap. Real cheap. I'll take peanuts. I'll take the shells.
Goodbye. Okay, interesting. Actually, what quest am I currently on? Ring-a-ding-ding. I guess that's what I'm working on now. Door to the main tops floor casino.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Keep holdout weapons. Holdout weapons.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your tops experience the tops?
What's there to do here?
Everything your little heart desires, that's what. You like gambling? Boom. Either one of the main hallways has cards, slots, you name it. Hungry? Thirsty? The restaurant just off the left-hand hallway has the best food and booze in Vegas. Or maybe you'd rather take in a show. The Aces Theater upstairs always has hot acts raring to go. Check it out.
Goodbye.
Good time, baby.
I'm not your baby, dude.
Hey, there's the high roller.
Wait, are you all chairman? Yes, you're... Oh, Swank. So let's see what I can learn here. Gambler, play blackjack. Darth Revan, hello, welcome back. I just entered the Tops Resort, and I'm trying to figure out how to give Benny's lieutenant evidence of his crime.
What in the goddamn?
Huh.
Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? The guy everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you?
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Seems you need to work on your marksmanship.
I was aiming for. Guess you had brains to spare. Or you just thick-skulled. Either way, baby, this is good news. Maybe I can finally sleep at night, knowing you didn't die. What say you and me cash out? Go somewhere it's more private-like.
What do you mean
Any questions you got, I'll answer.
How did I royally screw myself? I'm trying to kill Mr. House, not to praise him. Okay. You'll answer my questions now.
It can't work like that, baby.
What did you have in mind?
I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve... I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual.
The suite's a nice touch, but someone's got to pay off my contract.
Where's my manners? Here's some cash up front. There'll be more where that came. Wait for me in the presidential suite. We got a future together, you and me. It's time we got started.
Am I about to die? Probably. Take elevator to the presidential suite. At your current level, I wouldn't recommend going with the story missions yet. That's fair. But as long as I'm not murdered, I think it'll be okay. But that's kind of the thing, like, I do not know what's going on, so I'm just kind of seeing what's going on. I just barely got here, and it was the only direction. Get a gun. Get a gun. I have a knife. So, is Benny a good guy or a bad guy? Because on the one hand, he killed me. Oh, I'm definitely probably dead. You're probably right about that, Darth Revan. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just like, oh, hey, this is here. Well, we'll find out, won't we? Benny, why do you keep all these books here if they're not even readable? Okay, I have an idea. Go to the intercom. Where's the intercom? First things first, I'm going to put on this. At the entrance. Okay.
Baby, this little meet and greet of ours, it would be 41 flavors of stupid. You forced my hand. Hell, I gotta...
So, The least you could do is answer the questions first.
Lifelong learner is you, eh?
What is the platinum chip?
It's the house edge, baby. The key to stacking the odds in his favor. Or was, until I swiped it. There's more to it, but we don't have the time. By which I mean, you don't.
All I am is a courier trying to fulfill my contract.
Does work ethic run wild? That's your line? Can you get it through your thick skull to leave me and the chip alone? If bullets can't get through...
I dig your line. Let me live and you'll never see me again.
God damn it. I'm actually gonna let you live? What's come over me? Scramsville, baby. The stripping you part ways, dig? You come around me again, you won't be getting back up.
Aha! I knew putting all my skills into speech instead of combat skills would do me good one day, and they called me crazy. So this is Benny's room. It's a bathroom. The Platinum chip is a data chip filled with data on upgrading the Securitrons to Mark II. Right. I imagine, regardless of the ending, I'm going to need it. Yes? So therein lies the issue. I need it. I mean, I don't really... Okay, I do have a little bit of a vendetta against him. What I need is a computer. But then again, he said his friend was none too bright, so... I mean... And these papers don't mean anything. True police stories. Wardrobe. Jet. Sounds like Benny's got a bit of a chemical problem. Since you want to rule over Vegas, you're doing the yes man ending. I guess so. And I mean, I feel like getting Mr. House the Platinum chip would do good or do bad for ending. I am not entirely sure. Wait, there are pre-war books here that aren't burned to a crisp? You know, that is a nice suit, but I prefer black suits. And that's not actually a joke. That is actually my preference. I don't have the lockpick skill needed. Wait, do I have something that will give me what is needed? It'll do bad because you are trying to be the one who rules fate. So, yes, bringing Mr. House the Platinum chip would do bad. So does that mean I want to make nice with Benny? Like I said, I personally do not know. Lottery ticket. I still need to redeem my lottery ticket. Is it under aid? Bring the Platinum chip to Yes Man. So first I need to find Yes Man, correct? Melee weapons plus 10 critical chance. Okay, nothing that'll make me pick locks better. I'm going to be good on my word, Benny. You'll never hear from me again until I have found a solution. He's at Benny's apartment. Where's Benny's apartment? Where's... Okay. Elevator. Same elevator I went from? No. Different elevator. Got it. I have a feel... Inaccessible. 13th floor, I presume? That's That sounds right. And I feel like right now I'm going to... Oh, double doors sneak in? Not this one? So it's not on this floor, then. Hallway. Okay. Oh! These double doors! I'm a sneaky boy. Let's keep going. Ah!
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
What are you doing here?
Good question! My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
Hey, so was that quote-unquote lady in Mr. House's room. Shouldn't you be working for Mr. House? How'd you end up here?
As I understand
Ah, I see.
I used to be just like all those other Securitrons out on the strip. But then my neurocomputational matrix was completely reprogrammed. To be nice. Very, very nice.
You sound not too happy about that, just from how you phrased it. Benny reprogrammed a Securitron all by himself?
Some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember.
What is this place?
This is Benny's workshop. When the tops got renovated, he had this half of the floor blocked off for his own use. I guess you could say it's my entire world. I don't think I've ever left this room. But that's okay. I'm not complaining.
There's... Like, I know that it's probably just because of how they voiced him, but some of the ways he says that just sounds so passive-aggressive, and it's kind of funny. Have you seen Benny?
Sure. He came through here in a big hurry. Didn't even stop to say hello. I think he went down his secret escape elevator out in the hall.
Ah, good to know. Complete ring-a-ding-ding. Benny stole a platinum chip from me. Do you know what it is for?
Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it.
Oh, so it's like a Laserdisc.
Standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there.
What's Benny planning on doing with the chip?
He wants to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then I just do what Benny tells me. Easy peasy.
You're very forthcoming with that information.
Programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for.
That's fair.
That's probably pretty dumb, huh?
Yes, I agree. What if I wanted to take over New Vegas instead of Benny?
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no.
What are the details of the plan?
Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe.
What's the fear demon?
I also
Oh,
recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan.
Okay, so the fear demon is actually a reference to another VTuber named Wildosis, DOSIS. He's actually a really fun streamer. He runs kind of a sort of agency called Underrealm Gaming. They're pretty nice folks, actually. I'll give him a shout out real fast so you can find him. Because the spelling's a little bit weird. There you go. But yeah, they're great. Alright. Say Mr. House was going to suffer an accident. How would that happen, since he is a man on a screen?
It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't actually know. I've never been inside the Lucky 38. No one has. Mr. House is in there, though. It's the central node of his entire network.
I've been inside the Lucky 38.
You have? Wow, that's amazing. You can murder Mr. House whenever you want. I mean, Benny was always scheming about how he was going to get into the Lucky 38, but you already took care of that.
Like, I mean, that was the plan, but wow.
Platinum chip. You know, the one Benny killed a courier for over near Good Springs.
Yes, I was that courier, thank you very much. And yes, I understand, do not attack Mr. House yet. I imagine I will need many more bullets and to be slightly better at combat than talking. What do you know about the courier Benny shot?
I knew he was carrying a platinum chip, and I knew right where Benny should wait for him. That's why Benny put me here, to monitor Mr. House's data transmissions. They're all encrypted, of course, but I'm quite a decryptor. Did you know that Mr. House spent 812,545 caps hiring salvage teams to find the platinum chip? Just in the last year alone? Of course you didn't. Or that there were 7 couriers, but 6 of them were carrying junk. How about their exact routes and the mercenary teams that screened them? I knew all that. Pretty smart, huh?
That's a lot to be blowing on an overblown laser disc. I'm the courier Benny shot.
I know that's not true, because you still have a head.
I'm serious.
That's not funny, you getting shot in the head. I really shouldn't have taken so much pride in how I set that up, huh? I feel really...
I have 12% the amount of caps that he has spent. Wow. So, let me pull up a calculator real fast so I can tally that out. Let's see here. Because I want to know. It was like, what, 8,016? Yep. You know, using a 10... Being so used to using a 10 key and then having that be your hotkeys has its problems. Okay. 816,000 multiplied by 0.12. So you have roughly 97,928 caps, Darth Revan. I mean, that's not entirely accurate, but that's close-ish in the ballpark. Benny seems to have run off with the platinum chip.
No kidding, he was running fast. He better pace himself. He has to run all the way to Fortification Hill.
That's quite a distance.
There's an underground facility there that might have the special hardware required to use the data on the platinum.
Well, I mean, you just said it did, so.
It's too bad Caesar's Legion built his camp right above it. Talk about inconvenient.
That's very inconvenient.
The chip is the key to overriding and exploiting Mr. House's defenses. Did I just say exploiting? That's not a very nice word.
I mean, it's accurate. Around 135 caps. I will never need money ever again. Not in the Fallout universe, you won't. Once I get the platinum chip, what then?
I'd take it straight to Mr. House if I were you. He'll think you're helping him out. Then, when he's not looking, kerpow! The big question is whether to give him the chip before you do him in. He's the one who'll know exactly what to do with it after all. He might upgrade his defensive capabilities right away, or even unlock new ones.
So...
But then those defensive upgrades might make it harder for you to finish him off. Hard to say. It's up to you. Let me know when it's done and I'll roll over to the Lucky 38. If I'm right about the chip, I should be able to install myself on House's mainframe. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna help you accomplish so much, whether I want to or not.
Fun fact, House is a major germaphobe. Oh, he must hate everywhere outside of his little casino then. Heck, he might even hate his casino. Should I ask these tribes if they'll support an independent Vegas?
Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty, or going to be a problem...
No, because his immune system is gone.
Exterminate it.
I mean, that's sensible. I mean... Which tribe should I get to know?
There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on the strip. The Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too. Like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel.
Let's talk about the tribes I should get to know.
Ask away.
But his immune system is gone. And when I saw him, he was a face on a TV screen. I think we're getting into a Stephen Hawking sort of situation here. His real booty looks like that one grandma in the wheelchair in SpongeBob SquarePants. Chocolate! You mean that one lady who's like basically like a wrinkly old bacon strip on a wheelchair? Who's like, chocolates! They're selling chocolates! That one? I am not even kidding, yes. Oh. See, I was thinking brain in a jar somewhere. He told me not to, but, you know, that's exactly what a brain in a jar would say to make you not think he's a brain in a jar. What do you know about the Boomers?
They must be a really nasty people. I haven't heard a single good thing about them. They fire artillery on anyone who comes near their settlement at Nellis Air Force Base. Talk about rude. If they can be convinced to fire those big cannons at the Legion, or NCR though, well, that'd be neat, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. I'll get back to you about the Boomers.
Take all the time you need.
Oh my god.
Anything else I can help with?
I take it even behind the artillery, they're not good people. Tell me about the Great Khans.
They're a dirty people. They live in tents like animals, and they're very rude. They've been kicked around a lot, but no one's finished them off. Not yet, anyway.
How have the Khans been kicked around?
They were one of the tribes the three families pushed out of Vegas. A whole bunch got killed. So
Their quests are so bleeping boring. Excuse my language.
So then, they settled at Red Rock Canyon. There's just no getting rid of them.
So, the Great Khans quests or the other one? I need to take some more time with the Khans.
You set the pace. Anything else I can help with?
What do you know about the Omertas?
I remember that Benny used to pay a receptionist at Gamora for information. Maybe she knows something.
She's probably not going to cough up any information without a payment.
Benny didn't like them. He talked on and on about how they couldn't be trusted. And this is coming from Benny.
I mean, Benny shot me in the head, so I'm not exactly inclined to trust him.
And he thought they were up to something, because he said they always are.
I'll check into the...
Whenever you get around to it will be just fine. Anything else I can help with?
Alright. What do you know about the Boomers first, since I know the easiest way on how to get to their base? Good to know. But first, I'm going to ask information about the rest of these, because both as a thorough player and a person who does not want to immediately die and knows very little about the Fallout universe, I am going to ask all the questions.
From what I understand, they're perfectly delightful. They're cultured, clean, and super polite. Benny didn't like them, though. He said they were creepy.
Creepy in what way? I'll let you know when I'm done evaluating the White Glove Society. Because, you see, when I hear White Glove Society, I think like someone who wears white latex gloves, wipes their finger on a piece of furniture, And it's like, oh, heavens! You have not dusted enough! Oh, my kind of people, perfect! They're cannibals. I'll let you know when I'm done evaluating the White Glove Society.
On my account, I'm the one with a flexible schedule.
That's
Anything
fair.
else I can help with?
Where should I look for the Brotherhood of Steel?
Some of Mr. House's data said that he'd lost a bunch of Securitron scouts near Hidden Valley. Telemetry showed that they'd been attacked with energy weapons. House was pretty sure it was the Brotherhood. There must be a bunch of them holed up there. Not a good place for a robot to visit.
That's right, yes, man. You stay here. What do you know about them?
They go around in big suits of power armor, and they have lots of energy weapons. But there's a downside. They just have a thing about technology. They think it should all be theirs. If someone else has it, they get mad.
Well, ex-cannibals. But one of them is trying to get them back to old traditions. You know what? I can support that. I can support people trying to better themselves. I'm not ready to decide what I want to do with the Brotherhood. Okay. You said something about the bunker at the forts?
2 locations on Mr. House's network with non-standard hardware. My guess is it has a reader that can decode the chip. And who knows what else? Maybe a giant robot or something.
I'll go check it out. Goodbye. Oh, I am level 10. So let's see, get speech up higher. And maybe barter. Since your hive mind has a lot of creatures, is cannibalism a common occurrence to sustain your body? Well, I probably did not explain this. See, we don't have a bunch of different creatures. We assimilate different species into our species. See, we're trying to turn people into what we are. But as far as cannibalism, a common occurrence to sustain the bodies, yes and no. It's complicated, actually. Because, you see, we use a signal to allow people to transform into us. It's partially why we got into broadcasting, because we found a way to artificially make the signal so we can disseminate it so anyone with even an inkling of our genetic code in them has the chance of transforming into one of us. But the thing is, typically, not all of them do this willingly. Some are rather metal-headed. You're doing Yes Man? Cringe? Ah, Metal Hattie! Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Well, that's the thing. If the signal hits them and they do not have our genetic code in them, they really just wind up suffering minor headaches, or, at worst, and if not, it's unnoticed. Alright. Repair skill allows you to maintain any weapons and apparel. In addition, repair allows you to create items and guns and ammunition at reloading things. I'm all for cheaper reloading. But yes, I am doing Yes Man, because here's the thing. I am a corporate overlord, and I cannot suffer having another corporate overlord above me. Therefore, I'm making sure he dies, and I am putting myself in his place. Confirmed Bachelor, heave-ho. It actually works but anyway, as far as how the genetics of us executives work, it works very similar to Shadow over Innsmouth. Bloody Mess is good. This is literally my favorite game, so I will touch everything you do. You're welcome to. You're absolutely welcome to. Misfortune appears to... So basically, Misfortune and Mysterious Stranger are the same thing, basically? From what I can tell? Okay. It took you this long to take Bloody Mess? Yeah, it did. I admit I have basically... Toughness is also one of your best perks, too. I think I have been investing in that. Yeah, I've been investing in that. I just haven't invested in Bloody Mess. Gives you damage threshold for free. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so, am I gonna have to sneak out of here the same way I snuck in here? Well, I'm gonna save and find out. But yes, it did take me this long to do Bloody Mess just because I'll admit I was pretty much going for a, for lack of a better word, bardic build. Darth Revan's... Oh, thank you, Darth Revan. But yes, I have been trying to play what I'd call a bard build if I were to compare it to a TTRPG. So basically, I'm playing someone who is unintelligent, but is good at energy weapons, and is good at talking. I've paid it... And I also noticed you didn't take Lady Killer. It gives you a 10% damage boost against females. I understand. I just personally did not see the benefit because I was just thinking, how frequently am I going to be fighting females? Like,
the eyes of the mighty Kaisar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Kaisar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands. Incidentally, it will interest you to know that the man you seek has fled the Strip and is likely making haste for Kaisar's camp as we speak.
Okay, who are you?
I am Wulpes Inculta of Kaisar's Legion. I serve my master as the greatest of his Frumentari.
Okay, I'm going to read through chat because I have noticed that I have been missing a couple. Feeds. What are feeds? Like, I've seen super mutants, I've seen ghouls. What are feeds? Metal Hattie said, my current character is a crit build that destroys everything with the BB gun. That sounds absolutely hilarious. Like, those are the kind of builds I always love seeing in games, because it's like, is it necessarily an optimized build? No, but you can tell that the person making it is having an absolute blast. And I'm not going to say that I did not hear somewhere on the grapevine that playing a person with very low intelligence gives you very funny dialogue options. So far, I haven't seen those. Also, sorry for the voice crack, I heard that. And this guy will give you the ticket to Fortification Hill. And fiends are drugged out raiders, I presume? Why does Caesar want to see me?
Go to him, and you will understand. Seek Kaisar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Cursor Lucullus will be waiting.
You need to have 1 to 3 intel... What is my intelligence? Because I could have sworn I was at a 1 in intelligence. Special. I have a 1 intelligence, I just haven't actually seen any. Like, when I first entered the... Yeah, I know, right? But to be fair, the friend who actually recommended this game to me ages ago did warn me I may have trouble actually... Oh yes, man, you're out here now. I guess you're so charismatic that people don't notice your major malfunction. Must be. Because I am dumb, but I still talk good. Also, Darth Revan, where do I go for the boomers? Camp Golf? Red Rock Canyon. Open your map and go to the top right. So, like here? Bitter Springs. God, no. Bitter Spring. What's wrong with Bitter Springs? Is it a very bitter place? Well, I'm gonna go into that woodly direction. So we'll find out. It's the worst NCR site known to man. Why is that? Children. Oh. You know, I feel a lot less bad about screwing over the NCR now.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
You're welcome for visiting New Vegas. Wait. Darth Revan, you were telling me last time about a kid who had a ray gun that's basically the best ray gun in the game, right? It was the HR's fault because of a miscalculation. I am appalled. I am genuinely appalled. Yeah, but you have to activate Archimedes. But you have to activate Archimedes 2 at Helios 1, which is a massive death laser. Oh. So I'm taking control of the Death Star. Got it.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
A massive death laser, you say? I want it. I need it. But it really frickin' isn't good because you have to wait 24 hours just for one shot. I mean, wait around long enough and I can reduce the population to only triple digits. Okay, kid's not over here, so I'm just going to wait 12 hours until I can buy his gun off of him. Yeah, 12 hours is probably good enough wait time. You know, as long as I don't get attacked randomly. Kid, where are you? I need to buy your laser gun. I can't even hit an alpha male Deathclaw, and I 3-hit the damned Deathclaw with punches. That's impressive. Oh, there you are, friend! Please sell me your gun.
Reach for the sky, mister.
Can I buy that gun for you?
Yeah.
It's invisible. Goodbye. Actually, wait, do I have things I can sell? I am not too far. Mick and Mac. To be fair, I had an exploding power gauntlet, which upon a critical hit makes stop. I want that so bad.
Hey, what can I get you?
What do you have in stock? Okay, I need to sell you things. So let's see. I don't intend to use this, so you can take that. Plasma rifle you are not getting. Broken metal armor, you can go ahead and have that. Just use a skill magazine. I don't think I have one for barter, though. Lady Gauntlet, he's not getting that one. Except...
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Actually, wait a second. Where do I redeem the lottery ticket? I have the lottery ticket. I may or may not have relinquished it from a man who used to be one of the powder gangers. I couldn't have him just wandering around. I already killed the rest of them. It's got to be one of the places here on the strip, right? You can't? It's a miscellaneous item? So I can't go anywhere to redeem it?
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
AG Terminator. You cannot imagine it was for that guy's survival. Well, I guess it didn't help him much, did it? Oh well. It was worth a shot.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
I kind of feel bad for killing him now. The prize was being allowed to leave a lot. Oh. Those lottery tickets are basically given to ones in Nipton by the Legion. Is there a train coming? And you took that from The lottery tickets are basically given to the ones in Nipton by the Legion. Basically, whoever draws first place got to live. The second guy got his kneecaps busted. And you took that from him. Think about that for a minute. I mean... I feel a little bad, but honestly, like, I have established I am a villain, so I'll admit I don't feel too bad about it. See, he used to be a powder ganger, and they caused me some grief earlier. AG Terminator. Thank you for the follow, AG Terminator. And you can still find the second guy at Nipton if you're interested. You can get a side quest from him. Ooh, does it actually give me caps? Understandable. Oh, that's funny. So you said it was at, like, the top right corner of the map, right, Darth Revan? Like, you can save the powder gangers from becoming slaves. I mean, I kind of murdered them all. There's more? Follow that road. Got it. But there's more of them? I thought I killed them all. Like, I saw their little prison. I killed every last one of them. You know, like Anakin Skywalker to the Tusken Raiders in Attack of the Clones. This entire... Oh, no. Oh, wait. Free dynamite. I'll get free dynamite if I free them. Perhaps they're not so useless after all. There are stragglers hanging around. Yeah, I know, I killed one of them. That's how I got the lottery ticket.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in Boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
Now get ready to run, follow the leftmost rock until you get to the chain link fence. You can tell me, or you can tell the underside of my boot.
I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash.
Use everything in your disposal not to die.
Reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not?
Save here. Now what's going on beyond those signs?
Oh, lordy, lordy. You haven't heard of the Boomer?
Save here, you will die. Understandable.
There are a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat.
Is there a way to get past?
And I'll tell you.
Because those guys will use high explosives on a normal person. These are my people! I'm not the gambling type. Okay, so, first things first, let's get the equipment on that's going to ensure I do not die. They're xenophobic, so yeah. Free chaos. Free caps. Free caps? I want free caps. I want to buy that laser gun from that child. 'Cause it's in much better hands if I have it. You're gonna die. They killed guys in power armor. Oh, definitely, but we're still going to if I survive, lol. This is true. If I survive. But here's the thing. I am very stubborn. Okay, so follow this rock here, you said? I'm not normally one for backseat gaming, but I'll admit, I make an exception for this game, because I'll admit, I know very... How does... Oh, B is how sprint! I'm getting flashbacks to the war! Run! My armor condition is dangerously low. Yeah, no! I wonder if it's the high explosives heading in my direction! Oh, there's the death. Oh dear. Okay, thank you for the save advice, Darth Revan, and I think Terminator. I'd recommend you getting the sprint mod. Lamau. There's a sprint mod? Okay, I need aid. Okay. I have reached the chain link fence. So do I follow it inward? And will I still have to dodge around the explosives? If you get these guys to trust you, they can bombard people with old world B-42 Superfortress. Go right. Got it. B-42 Super... That's a plane, right? It's basically an upgraded B-2 bomber. I appear to have a concussion.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
I didn't run through artillery to hear your stupid questions.
Some kind of mutant? Move a muscle.
I didn't come here to attack you.
Just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
What is a Master-at-Arms?
I oversee the security of the Nellis homeland, from the coordination of its defense to the training and fitness of its population.
Are you going to confiscate my weapons?
Certainly not. Personal armament is the foundation of social trust and responsibility.
All right, lead the way.
And mind your behavior.
So basically...
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an...
You'll need to get some solar arrays from Helios, one to upgrade their solar power gen... Ah, I see. How... I finally get a stupid dialogue option. That is the sole reason I chose to play as a 1 intelligence. How me help you?
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around.
Crouch and steal from the rest. What's in the restroom?
Well, maybe you can help in big ways too. We'll have to see.
How can we trust each other if you're going to be keeping secrets?
Keep in mind that you're our first contact with
Become a toilet goblin.
Since I was barely a woman.
Okay, if playing 7 Days to Die has taught me anything, some of the most useful stuff is found in toilets. This is true, Darth Revan. Being a toilet goblin can be useful.
But I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim.
That's very wise. Exactly, water.
Welcome to Nellis.
Where do I
I
start?
picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My young
Corvid Crunchies taste get pee-pee. Corvid Crunchies carrying meat. Enjoy the taste of rotting flesh. Don't realize that later you'll retch. Don't realize that Corvid Crunchies is people.
I wrote
Enjoy
the...
Cawthorn Farms protein-packed Corvid Crunchies, part of this balanced breakfast.
I made this way too long.
Get a free toy dagger inside every box.
Cawthorn Farms is a division of Corvid Communications Inc. Cawthorn Farms is not legally responsible for any cases of food poisoning, sepsis, or prion disease that might occur from consumption of Corvid Crunchies.
New Corvid Crunchies. Your breakfast is dead meat.
I wrote the dang song. Why did I make it so long? Have scrap metal skip doing anything useful for these people by just donating today. I think I might have some scrap metal in my miscellaneous. I got a bunch of lead. I mean, considering their, certain, what's it, or just to explain boomer history to you. Activate toilet. Did I just drink from a toilet? Chat, you misled me. You told me there was useful things in toilets. All I found was that I drank toilet water. Use a doctor bag. Something is broken. Oh, I completely understand. Something is definitely broken. You have to steal. Old people toilet water. Oh, that's even worse. I was sneaking. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Ooh. Oh, is it the Abraxo cleaner up there? Also, old lady, why does your bathroom not have a door? It's in the cat. Ah, okay. See, when I hear look in the toilet, I thought that meant literally the toilet as in the plumbing fixture. Let's be real here, considering how many explosives I got hit by, I should by all rights be dead. But I need to find a place to sleep because I clearly have a concussion. Nellis Schoolhouse? That's not a bed. You have a Volt suit. Medical station. Can I sleep here? Yes, I can. Okay, let's give it 8 hours. That should be enough time. Oh, we're running a bit short on time, I think. You can help these guys out. Yes. Maybe I can make sure that they point their explosives if I heal them. If I heal them. Okay, so I need to speak to this guy.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to.
I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
Okay, so quick question. Will this medicine skill... You can also get a snow globe and a history lesson in one of the other barracks. Ah, good to know. I assume the ant's tibular nestis pierced the patient's anterior traxus.
I don't know, actually. I suppose it's possible. You should take a look.
Okay, is this the sort of injury where I actually need to know? Man's leg is seriously damaged and will require amputation. Improper treatment will kill him. Are you sure you want to attempt the operation? Okay, I am going to kill them because I am fairly certain I do not possess the medical knowledge necessary. This man looks like he has a serious infection. Improper treatment will kill him. Injured boomer. This man appears to be severely injured. Swelling around his face and neck is interfering with his breathing and proper... So I can't just jab him with a stim pack and call it good? Yeah, no, I will go ahead and say I am not going to just kill them all, because that is not going to end well. Actually, what is my medical anyway? Oh, that's not good. That is a 13. Okay, probably not a good idea for me to go in there. Schoolhouse? Oh wait, I know where I was going. I was trying to steal from the old lady's cabinet. You can get a liked reputation or accepted if you listen to the history lesson. Ah, I don't know what the exact marker is. Good to know. How long can a lady sit on a couch? All right, I'll take their history lesson. Where's the school teacher? Where's the school teacher? I am ready to learn. You gotta have the Volaire quest activated in the pit. Do I have that quest? Quest. Oh, I do!
Hello.
Alrighty. Thank you so much, Darth Revan. Yeah, just follow some markers around near the barracks until you find a kid. Okay, I'm not going in there. Let's give it some day. Let's get it to daytime. The green metal ones. Okay. So that is not green metal barracks. So I'm looking for green metal barracks. This does not look green. Walk forward to the left. It's one of the 3 bunkers. Okay, so it's one of these.
Hi there.
Oh, hi. Hello, children.
Hey there, mister.
Who's Mr. Cuddles?
Mr. Cuddles is my teddy. I lost him.
Not those ones. Okay, I'll look for him.
Let me know when you find him.
Alright. It's not that one, that's the medical tent. Further forward. Oh, over there. I see now. Okay. Door to Loyal's house. Nellis Workshop. And also, thank you, AG Term... It is Terminator, right? I'm not mispronouncing that? Okay.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
It's actually pretty interesting because you can find the Boomer Orchard. Really? I'd like to know all about your people.
I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the
Yeah,
wall.
but Terminator's
Shall I tell you what it
spelled
means?
specially. Sure, I can spare the time.
Imagine you're the first.
I'm gonna go ahead and set my controller down. There's also a snow globe on the table. There's a snow globe?
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade.
Okay.
We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives.
Vault 34. That explains the 34 on the back of people's, stuff.
It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis.
Where'd they get the jackets?
Here
Don't ask too much after unless your explosives is 40. It will upset him if your explosives is low. I don't exactly know what my explosives is at. I just know it's one of the weapons I've used. Probably custom-made bolt suits. Well.
Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one.
You have working planes. The Brotherhood of Steel wants to know your location.
That is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the
I barely noticed the mural on the wall.
skies and armors of safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
I will let you know. Just let me figure out what my explosive... I have a 32 in explosives. They were firing the old howitzer cannons at you, by the way. I believe it because I did not see any planes, so it had to be some other sort of artillery. Alright, can I steal the snow globe now? No, that's not the snow globe. Wait, is it in the desk? The other oh, other table. There's like 3 in here. Use a book to increase explosives. Yes, but first I must find the book. In the corner. La Fantoma? Is La Fantoma an explosives book? I feel like it is a stealth book because La Fantoma sounds like the Phantom, but in Spanish. Oh, snow globe. Got it. This is so pitiful. I mean, you found a limited edition Mojave Landmark snow globe. These rare pre-war artifacts are widely considered to be useless baubles, but rumor has it some collectors will pay dearly for them. This is so painful. Yeah, it is. I'm not good at this game. I will freely admit to that. I am not good. You can find another one at Good Springs Cemetery. Good Springs Cemetery. Prim, Good Springs Source, Good Springs... There! Like I said, part of it's just I didn't know, and also part of it was you said the other table and they were like, is it going to be in the graves? You can give Mr. House these snow globes and he gives you 2K. 2,000 caps for each one? I only need the one and I can get the kid's gun. Hello, bird friend. It's in front of a grave. Okay, so I don't need to dig. Good to know. So I just need to figure out which one it is, because, well, there are several. So, current plan for the rest of stream, close to the Good to know. Thank you. Oh, I think, there it is. I see it. Okay, so... let's sell those to Mr. House. The strip north. The strip gate. So, let's sell the snow globes, get the gun, and then call it good for the time being. Right. Oh, there are caves. There's another one at Hoover Dam in the visitor center. Okay, I have not even approached the Hoover Dam, so that one is not known to me at this time. Gunrunners. There we go. Boulder City. Very close. Oh! Boulder City. I am in the wrong side of this. Strip Northgate. Oh, Boulder City. I've been there. I think. I'm pretty sure I have. I am moving along. Lucky 38. Oh. I don't know why I got it in my head that this was called the Lucky 13. I feel like the 38 number is significant, but I don't know why.
Well, howdy, partner.
Thank you, Victor. Can I enter the building yet? Oh, there it is. I bought the exploding power gauntlet, the one I used to massacre that alpha male Deathclaw, at the Gun Runners for 22k cash. Oh! How lovely!
Where to, partner?
Alright. We're going to the penthouse. We're going to sell the snow globes.
Well, hello,
I've got some snow globes.
Boy, that's just wonderful.
Goodbye! I still find it weird that Mr. House made a robot copy of his girlfriend. There's another snow globe in the cocktail app. So there is a significance to this particular area. I just need to do a wraparound. Oh, there it is. No, I got it. I just found it.
Well, hello, sugar.
How many snow globes are there, just out of curiosity?
Where to, partner?
Alright, take me to the casino. You can see a collection of... So that's what that pedestal was for. There's a lot. I see. Alright, so now I have a ton of caps.
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of...
What do you want to know?
Oh, well, we heard, we meaning the followers of the apocalypse, and we were wondering if you could...
What does it involve?
Great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's...
This is the girl who helped... Okay, so she is friend. Got it.
...allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you.
And this is where I come in.
We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help.
No, Benny is your sole enemy and nemesis. Well, I'm suffering from a lack of caps. What can you do for me?
Ah, I see. I suppose I can give you some medical supplies for your efforts. I assure you that...
Alright, I'll do it. Okay, so, we're going to get the gun from the kid.
Have a nice day.
And then we're going to probably call it for the evening. So Benny is my one and only nemesis. So there is no way to make nice with Benny. Got it. To be fair, though, he betrayed Mr. House, so... If he were friend, he would probably also betray me because his loyalty is not firm. I still think it's funny that an entire, tribe called the Kings works out of an Elvis impersonator school. That's just inherently funny.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's. What are you doing? It can be bought.
If you had a high enough medicine, you could do a medicine check, and it'd say, Dr. Courier detects a severely low amount of caps in this conversation. Oh, hi. You don't seem friendly. Okay, there's my gun. There's a unique encounter in an alleyway, by the way. Yes, I encountered that one. He showed me a dead body. I did in fact encounter that one, just as I was trying to get the, thingamabobber. Recharge rifle. Where's my bladed gauntlet? There's my bladed gauntlet. Hi, friend. Friend, 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 you attacked me first. There is no mercy. Well, that was a bloody mess. I see I cannot wait while there are enemies nearby. Yeah, I can see that. Second floor. Second floor? On the broken building. Oh. I see. Where's the kiddo with the gun? The kid's uses... Oh, there you are. Child. Child, I have a business proposition for you.
Had enough? Come on! Help!
Kid.
Reach for the sky, mister.
This is so Yes, it is chaotic. Can I buy the gun from you? Looks...
You mean it? I bet me and Stacy can get something real cool at Mick and Ralph's.
Yes, it is very chaotic. Does this thing not use bullets? Now, what are those thugs who tried to mug me earlier? Dude's gonna get an actual gun as a...
I've got something for you. Come on!
There ain't no bullets in this gun. You can't use it. Aww. As I said before, you have to activate the Helios 1 and get to... Activate Helios 1 and activate Archimedes. Got it. But once it's activated, it's basically an ammo-free gun. Is that right? Alright. We're going to call it... Yeah. Okay, yes, that is the best thing you could have told me. Alright, let's go back to the office, because we are going to call it for the night. Also, the NCR will vilify you. To be fair, I'm trying to destroy them, so it's not exactly... It's one shot every day. Okay, so the gun I have is what activates the Death Star laser. Got it. Okay, good to know. But at the same time, it can clear anyone in a 10-mile radius. Alright. So, we are going to find someone to raid, and it looks like it's going to be Lamari tonight. Oh. I just bought a Fat Man Mini nuke launcher, and it's better than the laser gun. Got it. I mean, I imagine so. I know Power Armor and, the Fat Man are a thing. I just do not know, for the life of me, where to get them. Unfortunately, though, this will probably be the last time we'll play this game for a bit, just because the spring rotation will be starting next Friday. Though the ammo is sparse. Alright, so I'm going to set up the raid, but before that, I am going to go over a few announcements. Friday, we will be playing Baldur's Gate 3 for the last time for the spring rotation. Not spring rotation, winter rotation. Sleep deprivation does funny things to a brain. Anyway, so... we're going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3 on Friday because I got the, Thank you for the hydrate, Darth Revan. But anyway, so... we're going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3 on Friday. And then, on next Tuesday, we'll be playing Monster Hunter World, probably for the final time for this rotation, at least. And then, on March 1st, we'll be beginning the spring rotation, which normally I start with the game I've picked for the rotation, because I have 2 that I've voted picked and 1 I choose. But since the one I chose for spring is Baldur's Gate 3, instead, we'll be having a brief, collab with a friend of mine. His name is Lucas Sarian, and we'll be playing Labyrinthine. Wait, when is winter? I'll admit, it doesn't follow the exact time of when the seasons begin and end. It's more roughly the month that they begin and end. Like, for example, for me, the spring rotation begins in March 1st and ends at the end of May. And same with the summer rotation, beginning in June, ending in August. Fall starts in September. So, winter ends on March 19th and starts on March 20th. The reason I know this is because March 20th is actually my birthday. But, yes. That's kind of how things will be going. At least for the next couple of weeks. I am going to set up that raid. I hope everyone had... Oh, thank you very much. So we are going to raid into Lamari Fairchild. She is collabing with Tolk today, looks like. And Tolk's Eldritch themed a bit more overtly than I am. And Lamari is a ship artificial intelligence. So, I'm going to set that up. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves today. You all have a wonderful evening.